Hey Joes and Joettes, this is Josh from Books by Josh, and I would like to welcome you to episode number 31 of the Books by Josh audio immersion. This week's episode is a continuation of last week's topic. Last week's topic we talked about Stargate. So, this is a 3-part episode series, so this week is called Follow Through, aka Continue. So, let's begin. Last week it was all about just getting your foot in the door. Now, what do you do when you have your foot in the door? Depends. So, let's talk about real examples here. If you watch my latest video about the steps of finance, first thing you do is budget. What do you do after you budget? You follow through, you stick to the budget. But it's not easy. And that's where this episode comes in hand. Following up, or continuing following through, whatever you want to call it, is hard. Because it's a long road. Success doesn't happen overnight. Same thing with getting financially fit, getting in shape, attaining success. It all takes time, and we'll talk about the journey here. So let's talk about if you want to get fit. It's a long, hard process, and you have to have the willpower. Not only do you have to eat right, but you have to go to the gym and exercise constantly. Watch where you eat, count calories, whatever you do. You have to be consistent. And consistency is key. So, how do you stay consistent when you're not motivated? That's why you have to get motivation. Motivation is important. I know people that do it with no motivation, but in certain aspects of their life, but motivation makes it easier. So, in the world of business, finance, health, wealth, any type of thing, there's always like a guru. You can watch their videos, their audio, listen to audios, read their books. They'll get you going rah, shis kumbah. You understand? They'll fire you up. But it doesn't last. And that's the main thing about motivation. It's like a battery. It charges up your battery, but then your battery's dead in a week or two, a couple days. So you have to keep your motivation up. So ways of doing this are things such as mastermind groups or workout buddies if you're working out. If you get a buddy, you guys hold each other accountable. Or a group of people, it's a group. Everybody holds each other accountable and they'll motivate you and push you. So if you have that luxury, it's even better. I know they have apps like the push-up apps that say, great job, here, let's do one more tomorrow. You understand? It's the same concept. So that's the big thing. You gotta motivate, and there's different ways. Like I said, mastermind groups. You can do videos. You can go 6-pack abs, whatever, on YouTube. Search that. Even you can look up Team Beachbody. They have their own YouTube channel. If you're a business person, entrepreneur, how do you stay motivated? That's the thing. There's people like Evan Carmichael who does Entrepreneurs Top 10 Rules for Success. And he does like Motivation Monday, stuff like that. You can watch videos like this so you can hear the story of other people who had it as bad as you, if not just as bad, they had it worse. And seeing them or hearing them overcome their problems makes you want to overcome your problems. So that's what I'm saying, motivation is key. And Zig Ziglar says, you can't just get motivated one time and think you're fine. You don't shower just once in your life. No, you shower every day. So you gotta get motivated every day to do whatever you have. And you can motivate yourself by setting small goals and small rewards. Not telling you if you run around the block you can go eat a whole cake. No. That's if you're working out. You set these small goals. So a goal could be if you're investing, once you make $100 in dividends a month, you buy yourself a slice of pizza, something, something small. Or in my case, I had my small goals. Like, next to me is a cologne, Armani Agua de Gio. I could have bought that many times over, but I waited until I attained my goals before buying it. Same thing with certain things I have. My headphones, These headphones I bought after I attained another goal. It rewards myself. It doesn't break the bank, but it's nice to reward yourself, and that keeps you motivated. And that keeps you on this journey because the journey is hard. If you go into business for yourself, most businesses fail within the first year. It's like 80%, and in the first 3 years, 98% of businesses that start out don't make it. It's truth. It's the truth. It's hard to make it out there. And you're going to have a lot of people saying, oh, see, you're not making no money. This and that. You're going to have negative Nancy and negative Nathaniel out there. And they're going to tell you, hey, you should stop that. You know? Come hang out with your friends. Aren't we your friends? Why don't you hang out with us? You have to stick true to your goal. The true goal. What you really want out of life. So you have to stay the path. And it's going to be hard. I stopped drinking alcohol for about a year. And every single time, everybody would say, hey, you know, that's messed up. I thought you were our friend. You don't drink with us no more. You don't hang out with us. This and that. That's messed up. I thought we're friends. You just want to change because this person. Guess what? You think it won't affect me, but it ended up affecting me because it was every single day. Even now, in business for myself, I make a couple dollars here and there. Not enough to sustain myself fully, which is why I still work a traditional job, but you know how many people say, oh, you'll never make anything, just give up on that. Come hang out. Yo, come to the bar. Oh, you gotta stop doing that. Come online, pick up the sticks, play some Madden. You understand? But you have to set your foot down. Because all it takes is that one time you say, you know what, I could put this off for tomorrow. You're gonna go off course. That's why following through is one of the most important parts in this 3-step process. Or these 3 episodes. Even though I said starting it was the most important part, well, this week I'm saying following through is the most important part because so many of us fail to do this. We all start going to the gym on New Year's, but we never follow through because we don't have the right expectations. Let me ask you here, the listener, this. How many times have you picked up something and never even saw it halfway done? I was the same way with my book. You know how many manuscripts I have half finished? Because I couldn't follow through. I would start and then I'll change my mind. Say, you know what? I'll come back to this later. But later never comes. It's the whole thing. You have to sit yourself down and get the work done. Just the other day I found out that there's some things online where you set your goals, and if you don't meet your goals and you don't work towards the daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, you have to pay money. So you're holding yourself accountable, which is amazing. Because if you don't get the stuff done, you're out of money. So guess what? The choice is yours. Are you going to keep complaining how nothing ever changes? How you try something but you failed and it doesn't work because you didn't follow through? Or are you actually going to follow through and see it to the end, which is next week's episode, that how I'll finish it. So like I was saying, wrapping up this whole episode, I need everyone listening to just understand one thing. You need to follow through. No matter what you do. I don't care if you want to change something. You will start a movement. Follow through. Start getting those signatures for a petition. You started, but see it through at least midway. You want to tell your grandkids, if you have grandkids one day, yeah, you know what? I started to do this. I started my own business. No, I got the paperwork done. I did this, I did that. But I never opened the doors. And they're going to say, Grandpa, why? Well, you see this, and my friends told me that's not going to work. But Grandpa, that business you're going to start, it's this right now. And you're like, I know. Well, Grandma, I know. We could have been having a totally different life, but we did it. Oh, well. Then you croak. No. Don't say, I'll do this better when I have this new item. Oh, my quality is not that great compared to someone else. Doesn't matter your quality, it's the content you're bringing in. You want to be a content creator? You don't have to shoot a 8K Project Red $40,000 camera. Shoot on your phone. Shoot 720p. Get your message across. Just do it, guys. Like I said last week, start, but this time, see things through. Start making sure you get the things done. Stick to a schedule. I'm not on a schedule on my content release, but I'm at least working towards it. Just make it happen. And that's it for the second part in this 3-part series. If you enjoyed it, great. Tell a friend about this episode. Let them know. They can start it, they can follow through, and if they listen next week, guess what? They can learn how to complete their task. If not, maybe next week's episode will change your mind. If it doesn't, I feel sorry for you, but I might not be the person for you. Anyway, guys, Joes and Joys, this is Josh signing off. See you guys in the next one. Later.